Hey guys, it's PonkyPlays. Welcome to our Raid Shadow Legends video. So last minute guys, I decided that I was gonna try and go for this new fusion going on right now. Or I guess it's fragment fusion for Titus Black Plume. He sounds like he can be pretty gross, especially with his A2 ability that just gets stronger the bigger the shield that he has. I don't have Wixwell, which I know is one of like the main people to use because I never went for his I think he was a fusion, but yeah, I never went for him. But I do have Brogni, which can basically do a very similar role, so I think he'll be really good. And you know, the fact that he's also a Void champion makes it very unlikely for me to eventually pull him, unlike some of the other fusions. So I just decided to go for it. I do have a lot of resources because I've been saving up for whenever they do the guarantee summonings, which they are they announced that they're gonna do one of the Fate of Deck or Deck of Fates events here, but they're not gonna be doing it for shard openings. It's gonna be for soulstones, which if you did see my previous video, I did do some soulstone summonings, so I'm glad that I didn't open them all up. I do have a few here, and then I have the coins up here that I can use for getting more immortal and eternal soulstones. So I think I should be fine because it's also gonna be collecting gear, so if I need more points I can do that. But yeah, I definitely plan on going for the Deck of Fates champion. He seems pretty decent. He doesn't seem like anything broken, but I think his kit sounds like it could be pretty fun for different areas, doing like the 3-turn block damage on a 1-turn cooldown is the method I like, right? So I'm pretty sure he can do the same kind of role in Clan Boss, and then he's got the decreased defense and block buffs, which is awesome, especially for Hydra and whatnot. He's got damage escalation and also reducing damage, and then he's healing, and I don't know. He seems like a pretty interesting champion, so I'll for sure go for it, especially because I feel like I should have decent enough resources. But yeah, I'm for sure fine on shard resources for this fusion. Fragment fusion. So I figured I'll go ahead and pull the sacred shards. It's only gonna be 6 since that's what you need in order to get the fragments for the epic, which is kind of nice. I feel like this is the lowest it's been for fragments in a bit. Maybe I'm wrong, but it feels like that's the case. And then I've done pretty much everything else up to date. I have still yet to do the gear enhancement fully, but I've gotten a few points already, and the dungeon divers, I'm almost done with it. But yeah, really quickly I'm gonna go ahead and craft because I have just a few relics to go ahead and craft. Also, I know right now we're doing the collecting. Let me really quickly read this because I think this is a new one for me. Wearer's damage increases by 1% each time they place a debuff, up to 30% damage increase. That's really good. Wow. Okay, that's a great relic. Oh yeah, right now. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying. The what is it? Login champion is happening right now, which I don't know about you guys, but I feel like she's probably one of the weakest. Not necessarily because she's supposed to be a damage dealer, but that seems like that's the only purpose of her kit is to try and deal damage, and her kit's just really, it feels very epic level for a legendary, but like the lower end of an epic champion. Because you've got great epic champions, obviously. So the fact that her kit reads like a low-end epic champion is really not great. So I'm not necessarily excited for her. I don't know what her damage looks like. It might be that she deals ridiculous damage, but honestly, there are so many damage dealers, and I'm sure she's not gonna out-damage a lot of other champions. So I'm not necessarily too excited. She looks great, but I'm not too excited for her. And then the fact that her aura is also so weak in comparison to most legendaries, there's just a lot that I'm not super happy with. I would definitely personally rank her as like the worst Sylvan Watcher legendary they've brought out. I mean, back before the champion rebalance on Saoirse, she probably would have still been the worst, but I think she's not as bad now that they fixed her kit a little bit. But I mean, she's still not incredible, especially for being as hard as she is to get. But yeah, no, I feel like she, Lemnisci, however you want to say it, is easily the worst legendary out of the Sylvan Watchers, which I guess, you know, most of the Sylvan Watchers are actually pretty great champions. But yeah, she doesn't feel like she belongs here. But yeah, let's go ahead and do the sacred shards. See, I don't remember what my mercy is at, because it's been a while. Clearly I've got 50 sacred shards and I have not bought any of these, so it's been a while that I've been saving up. And then I did put the 2 champions here because I've already got I want to say both my Deacon and my Stag Knight are +4, and I think Yolfrig is pretty good. And then out of these, I have at least 2 Elvas, I think. I've got Fabian, I've got like a couple of Ukos as well. This champion right here, Dune Herald, seems interesting, but I feel like Preva, the Slitherer, sounds so much better. So I still don't think the increased chance is gonna mean much, but if I get lucky and pull her, that'll be great. So I went for her. So let's go ahead and pull these 6 shards and see if I'll get lucky with any of them. If not, that's fine. But here we go. Okay, so no luck, which is fine. At least I don't have to pull too many of them. And I don't think any of those epics are epics I have not pulled before. But hey, that gets me to where I need for the fragments, which is great. And I believe the next event that's gonna be happening, because you've got another summoning rush, I think it is, for an additional 50, so that if you want, you can miss some other events, which I might go for depending on how like the shard requirements are. But I believe the next one coming after this, that's like the part of the main fusion, is a champion chase, which if that's the case, you can use the Void Epics that you got in order to earn points on that as well. So it should be pretty easy, I believe, to get the points you need to get more fragments for the epic. So I'm not too worried about that. I already have 100, so I can summon one of them. But again, I'm going to save that until the champion training or champion chase to do that. And I've got enough shards either way to feel like I'm pretty comfortable regardless of the requirements. So yeah, there you guys go. Hopefully pretty quick but fun video. I will definitely be posting a video here soon for the deck of fates, because I'm going to be pulling my soul stones for it. I'm hoping to get lucky. I know the last summoning wasn't necessarily the most exciting, but who knows? I feel like sometimes I get way luckier when there's not a ×2 chance at pulling higher rarity soul stones. So let's see. Let's see what the next video will have for us luck-wise. But that'll be it for today. So until next time, guys, take care.